back up the swordsmen. They can't win by themselves. Convert to Pogs. Welcome to Pogs. Oh god. Spawning a million guys. Writers Guild would be good. I am going to put a little bit of tourism points out there instead of just dumping it into culture, because I've learned my lesson about I'm going autocracy, obviously, and people don't like that. They usually go order or freedom. So we get hit with this huge happiness penalty, and I don't want to deal with that. A little bit of tourism goes a long way to keep that down. Better than spending it on the culture dump. That's what I've learned. Safe than sorry. I don't want them to force me to go order. That would suck. We definitely want the perks from autocracy later on. Tourism for defense. Pikeman's coming my way. Ah, that's a good one. Oh well. This guy's dead. We got a bunch of guys marching towards Ormas to convert it and change it to my side. You wanna buy horses? You don't. No, he has 5. Ormas is allied with somebody. That's unfortunate for them, because they won't be soon. The shitty thing about Ormus is that it's doesn't have any unique resources, but it'll be mine real soon. Production in all coastal cities. That's really good. That's really helpful. We have 900 gold to spend. Let's save it until next turn, see what Ormus is offering us. See if they need upgrades on anything. Okay, welcome aboard Ormus.
조선의 궁궐에 당도한 것을 환영하오 낯선이여. 나는 나의 훌륭한 백성들을 굽어 살피는 깨우친 임금 세종이요. 하여.
You don't want that stuff. Trade you this for this. Yes.
알겠어.
Lake Victoria. I've never had that in my territory. That's neat. 6 food. Yeah, cool. This is it right here. Just a natural wonder. Now that Ormus came with a better army than I had. It's kind of funny. Korea's up here. And I'm inclined to go after them first. They're the kind of civ that gets really strong later on. I bet they're leading the, they're leading science. They're always going to be leading science. That's just Korea, man. We could kill them if they're on the coast, it would be easier, but it's not necessary. Especially with the army we just got handed. I bet I can march on his capital with these 6 soldiers I have. Maybe spend a little bit of money at Ormus to get some more. Speaking of Ormus, let's check out the city. They have a lot of buildings. See, city-states have more buildings than you realize, I think. He came loaded to bear. It's already a good city. So, what do they want? They want to build... Well, a lighthouse would help them out a little bit. And since we probably will be buying units here, our barracks would be a good idea. We'll get that later, though. Bigger ship. You You can trade with Ormas for food. That's a lot of food. That seriously is crazy. Their growth went from, I think it was 12 to 7. That much food gained. It's 8 more. Now you're down to 4. You still don't want iron, do you? No. I want money for it. Okay. What is this? How did I not see his... Okay, there's one. That's a coastal city, right? Who knows? Can't even tell. It might be. It's hard to say. This must be his capital over here somewhere. Unfortunately, a bit hard to get that. This guy can go exploring and find out for me. He's not a warrior, so he's allowed to travel like that. Didn't think my religion would be as strong as it is. Korea here doesn't have one, it looks like, so that means we could have taken over the place. It is a coastal city. Look at that. We can sneak in there with boats. And I probably will have them soon, so we could just stay off of the warpath just for a little while. 20 defense city. Kind of a shitty city. But we're gonna have to take it one way or the other. It's in the way, I think. Let's check out the island, though. National Epic. Garden. That's National Epic. Education's right around the corner, so is Compass. We're getting close to wartime finally. It's been a while. We've been building this whole time for it. How's our religion doing? Not as good as Polynesia, wow. 14 cities. Well, there's another city-state down there. It's time for us to get those cargo ships out. We ought to build them instead of building anything else until they're done. Get trade routes right? Yeah, look at that. Well, they're all 3 Basan, but, you know, we have three places now that can trade with Basan. And it's probably going to be a little bit of time before we get a war with them. Or we could just wait for Compass and trade with the civs I'm not going to kill, which would be a good idea too. Right there. As soon as we get this, we'll get 2 more trade routes and extension on them, which is what we need desperately. Navigation, we'll gun straight for this. I mean, it shouldn't take too long for frigates hit the field. Frigates compared to my upgraded Galleass unit, it's got increased defense and strength, but even with that, it's still 8 less than the frigate. That's a big deal. We're gonna need that iron for the frigates, so I need to stop trading it away. We have enough for 4 still. Pretty sure we have more than that, though.
Education is the best provision for old age.
Okay. Construction really needs to be picked up real quick. 2 turns is nothing. Geneva. You're a good one to take. You'll be my next siege. My next siege. So people act like Venice is really hard, and certainly it has some limitations, but we have, without even provoking anybody, 3 cities. We'll have a 4th one soon. That's not bad for tradition. When we go to warfare, we'll be able to absorb more than that. We have happiness to concern ourselves with soon. Who's this? That's my unit, man. I ain't giving that to Korea. The money's the big deal, though, and we're not even taking that benefit yet.
Die Erzherzogin zu Österreich heißt Eure Eminenz willkommen in... Ach, bringen wir es hinter uns. 4 wird gespeist.
Speaking of people who eat city-states, here's the other one. She can buy them out if she's allied with them. It's a different kind of thing. She has to spend money, unlike me, and she has to work at it. She has to be allied with them, but between the 2 of us, there shouldn't be a city-state left on the board. There's Vienna, landlocked as well. That's a pain. We are going to have to use actual combat this game. We cannot just cheese it with boats. At least 2 civs are guarded. Probably Korea as well. Oh, you just threw down a new city for me to take.
3 things are to be looked to in a building. That it stand on the right spot, that it be securely founded, that it be successfully executed.
Alright. Well, they're gonna be pissed when I go after Korea. That's okay. No way to avoid that. That's just the natural hatred for warmongers that's going to come. I knew that was going to come when I decided on this path. Compass is coming soon. If we don't have a good trade route, we'll wait. We don't yet, but I think we will soon. I don't know exactly how much it extends the range by, but eventually the range is huge, to the point where we can reach the whole map. No problem. Pretty much, it's like 36 tiles or something crazy. We're too long, and that's plenty. It's really hard for Austria to get them. It takes a lot of work. You can see it coming. I can see on the maps she's allied with Geneva, so if I don't hurry up and absorb that one, she'll get that one. But being allied with a city-state, she has to do it for a number of turns. It's not like I do it. It's not like I just walk up and take one. She's not like that. She has to put actual effort into it, if you know what I mean. She can't just...
Ich sehe, ihr bewundert meinen neuen Damast.
She can't just remove it from the game like I do. Just at a whim, she just takes it away. Great person. Well, let's see. Good time to put down a faith upgrade, I guess. Put it here. Actually, let's drop it on one of these farms. Useless farms. Our spy is heading to Korea. I don't even know where their capital is. I'm gonna get an embassy with them so that I can identify where it's at.
안녕하시오. 계속해 보시오.
How are you guys? They are on the coast. That's good. I see a coastal city on the AI, and I think, yeah, that's not gonna be hard to take. Generally speaking, unless they get to airplanes, there's not much you can do to defend against it. It's really hard to stop frigates. They're a mid-game beast, so we need to hurry up and take Korea out of the game. They're my biggest threat, in my opinion. They're the ones who are going to be gunning science all game. And they're not going to have much to stop me with for a while. More cargo ships are due. Yeah, we are unhappy. It's time. Let's buy Colosseums. That's no problem right now. We can fix that instantly. For a little while at least, we can stay happy. We're gonna have issues if we don't fix it someday. Alright.
I find the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand, as in what direction we are moving.
Finally got our good unit out here. We actually could use them on this city here, but I mean, it's just like, why? Why would I do that when by the time I get a bunch of these together, I'll just be upgrading them to frigates for a lot of money. I will just wait. Now it's a bit late in the game. I never get to use very much. It would have to be a neighbor, and it would have to be a closer neighbor than that. He's kind of far. Like if somebody lived here somewhere, then I might consider using that boat. I never really get to try them out too much. We're just going straight to frigates this game. That's the way it's gonna be. And we're gonna leave our men here in case. Well, having all these men just on the field helps them keep off declaring war on me. We need to have a big army for this. That'll keep people off our back. I would like them to stay off my back while I'm working on the funds. The funds need to start. Did we get them yet? Yeah. Geneva. Melbourne. I don't want to trade with Busan because I am planning on killing them, but the trade route only lasts a little bit of time. It's not a permanent thing. It's like 25 turns or something. We can afford that. We can afford to wait that long. That's about right, actually. So we can trade with Busan for now. We might as well max out our trade routes at this point. And I certainly would have done it sooner if I had more around. But we only had a few available, so I've been avoiding it. It's time for us to get rich. Trade Rider. Okay, like I said, this 192 culture is appealing, but it's not that appealing. Let's grab that tourism. Just in case we need that defense.
Yet do not miss the moral, my good men. For St. Paul says all that's written well is written down some useful truth to tell. Then take the wheat and let the chaff lie still.
Alright, cargo ship. Saw. 50G a turn. Pretty good. University's coming. We can buy that in some city states too. Let's check them out. There's a circus. One thing I don't like about the UI is when I hit the left arrow to go to my next city, the only one it ever goes to is the capital. It doesn't want to switch to puppets because it doesn't think that's a good idea. This is the one time where it is a good idea, damn it. Give me my puppet selection. We're gonna buy a university down there as soon as we get the cash. Get as much science as we can squeeze out. Because we sure aren't going to be leading it. It's, you know, it's gonna be rough. Warmongers, autocracy, they don't go science. They just don't get very much no matter what they do. It's, you just make sure you stay up on par. You use your spies a lot to keep you on par. Even now, after researching it so much, astronomy is still the best pick for me to steal. That's kind of pathetic, but whatever, you know. I wonder if they have frigates already.
Joyfully to the breeze, royal Odysseus spread his sail, and with his rudder skillfully he steered. Welcome to the Renaissance era.
Hey, we're here. 13 turns for frigates. Happiness for each harbor, seaport, and lighthouse. That's good. We're gonna need harbors to get the trade routes going. Certainly, Cape Town can use roads. They shouldn't, though. We should remove that road later. We should use harbors for all our trade route needs. Ormas, for example, definitely need to use the harbor. So for that, we're gonna need it in our capital. We haven't built one yet. It's 4 turns. I'd rather have the happiness right now, but you know what? 4 turns for both harbors. Let's do that. This is happiness now anyway. That'll help. No reason not to build a harbor everywhere. We can afford it, and it just makes it a lot easier to connect everything and build boats and shit. Get seaports next. Where's the money for the university? These puppet cities are great. Gotta. Always happy to meet new city-states to pick from. This one is culture. This is a good one to steal. We'll be making boats soon. I'm gonna get a barracks in my capital, and Venice I like to buy just straight buy units. Ormas, you don't have anything to build? They don't build this kind of thing, I don't think. I think anything that is that how it works? Anything that has a maintenance cost they don't want to auto build. I think that's the way it works, but they did build a workshop. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? They decided that they're gonna build research instead. Whatever, that's fine. When we unlock more stuff, they'll switch. Alright. Barbarians. I'm not sure what makes puppets decide to do the things that they decide to do. There's a lot I don't know about Venice. And puppets in general. I just leave them on autopilot, never really pay attention. They're building a temple now, they switched to that, so that's good. So I guess they don't care, they just build whatever. They don't care about maintenance cost. And that's fine, there's not a building, really, that is not worth a couple gold to me. I'll take advantage of a temple. We'll use that faith to buy, we need to stop generating great profits, first of all, but we'll send it down to Vienna and ruin their religion. Or Seoul. Sweden. Let's send it to Sweden. Yeah, they don't even have one. They'll like it. Highest gold delta is the most money gained versus given. Seoul, the capital of Korea, gives me that much. I'm gonna have to pay attention to the trade routes, and when this one expires, probably around that time, we'll be killing them. If I can pull it together, if we can get our units out that fast. We'll see how it goes. That sounds about right, but sometimes I'm way off. We have 9 iron, I would like to have 9 frigates. I would like to crush.
Grüß Gott.
None of these guys will be able to stop 9 frigates, that's a fact, not for now. I got horses I'm not using if anyone wants to buy them.
안녕하시오.
I doubt it. This guy has horse units, but even he probably doesn't want this.
Välkommen!
Oh, he does. Well, I'd rather have...
Min vän, det är min övertygelse
I don't even want
att
the
den
iron. We got
uppgörelse kan
plenty of
gagna
iron.
både mitt och ert folk.
And I want your copper.
Min vän, det är min övertygelse att den uppgörelse kan gagna både mitt och ert folk. Min vän, det är min övertygelse att den uppgörelse kan gagna både mitt och ert folk.
If I can help it, most of my trade ships come out of Venice because we get a bonus there.
Min vän, det är min övertygelse att den uppgörelse kan gagna både mitt och ert folk. Min vän, det är min övertygelse att den uppgörelse kan gagna både mitt
I love
och
you,
ert folk.
Sweden. You want horses too? Yeah.
Min
There's
vän,
17 gold a
det
turn
är
for that.
min
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
övertygelse att den
You're a
uppgörelse kan
good
gagna
pal.
både...
The winds and the waves are always on the side of the ablest navigators.
Okay, seaport essential for this. Because at least 2 civs are, maybe 3, I don't know about the last civ, I haven't met them yet. We will soon for sure, because caravels have seen the world, but seaports, ships, are going to take over the map for us.
Instrumental or mechanical science is the noblest and above all the others, the most useful.
Jeez, yeah, we are not going to be able to get deals like that forever, so for now, mid-game, early mid-game, we better take advantage of his stupidity and his bad trades. We have 5 trade routes now to go before we max them out, and we're already making 100 GPT. This is when Venice takes over. This is when we hit the big time. We can trade with everybody. We can reap the money, and when I fund my war, we need to make sure we don't need money after that for a while, because we probably will not be making that much money after the war starts. Especially if other people join in and try to stop us. Hopefully we'll have a big enough army that they won't do that. We need to make sure we do. Laventa, I will buy this one out. I don't like that they all have gems, that's just bad luck. I would like it if they had some variety in their damn luxuries, that helps my happiness. But I'm gonna grab a bunch of coastal city-states with my merchants as they come.
The merchants and the traders have come. Their profits are preordained.
My spy got killed in Korea trying to steal tech. Oh well, that's bad luck.
Im Namen des großen deutschen Volkes heiße ich euch willkommen. Vorwärts.
I don't know that I'm going to build 14 frigates. That seems like overkill. Maybe I will. but not for a while. But he didn't want it anyway. I'll buy this from you.
Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig prüft.
I won't buy it at
Es
highway
wäre
robbery,
in
though.
eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig prüft. Wir nehmen es nicht an. Es wäre in eurem Interesse, dass ihr dieses Angebot sorgfältig prüft. Ab.
When pieces of bronze or gold or iron break, the metalsmith welds them together again in the fire, and the bond is established.